Assalamu alaikum. I am Abdul Rahman, lecturer in English of Tanga Fazil Madrasa. I welcome all of to the online classes from English Tutorial Home AR. Today I shall teach you a very important rule on right form of verbs. Today I shall teach the use of verb present form. That means simple present tense of main verb. We should know that when there is no auxiliary verb in the sentence, we generally use verb present form or verb past form. If the event is of present time, then we shall use present form of verbs. And if the event is about a past incident, we shall use the past form of verb. Today we shall learn the use of present form of verb and simple present tense. Where, when, why and how shall we use the present form of main verb? Look at the board. Use of present form of verb. In the previous class, we came to learn that there are 5 forms of verbs: verb-base form, present form, past form, past participle form, and verb plus ing form. And we also came to learn that there are 2 forms of present form. That means present form has 2 types. Present form like their basic form, and present form verb with s or yes. At first we shall learn where shall we use simple present tense or present form of verb. Sphere of simple present tense. Number 1, common affair of present time. Number 2, habitual fact. Number 3, daily or regular activities, and universal truth. Or scientific truth. Generally, we use simple present tense in these five sectors, in these five spheres or fields. Number one, common affairs of present time. Number two, habitual fact. Number three, daily or regular activities. Number four, universal truth. And number five, scientific truth. Note. If the subject is third person singular, number verb plus s or yes is used. We know that there are two forms of present form, verb plus s or yes, and verb similar to the basic form of verb. If the subject is third person singular number, then we shall use verb plus s or yes. Otherwise, we shall use the verb without s or yes. For example, now example. He, in bracket, go to school every day. Another example, I go to school every day. Two examples. He, in bracket, go to school every day. Every day is a regular activities of present time. So we shall use present form of the verb go. But as the subject is third person singular number, we shall use go plus s or yes. Verb plus s or yes. We shall use go, yes, goes. But as in the second sentence, the subject is I. It is first person. So we shall use go. Only go without s or yes. Now more examples. The boy in bracket get up at 5 5 a.m. It is a habitual fact. The boy generally get up at 5 a.m. So it is present form. So we shall use get and s because the boy is third person singular number. Now we shall learn where shall we use s and where shall we use yes. Where, with which verb should we use? Should we add s and yes? Rules of add s or yes. Verb with s, sh, ch, x, o and z. When the last letter or letters of a verb is s or ss or sh or ch or x or o or z, then we shall add es with this verb. Otherwise, for other verbs, we shall use verb plus only s. For example, verb, the last letter of the verb is s or double s or sh or ch or x or z. For example, brush, brush, brush. When we use the singular form, we shall use brushes. And for the case, CATCH, case, will be cases. The last letter is sh, so we use yes. The last letter is ch, we shall use yes. Similarly, x, o, z, s, double s, we shall use yes. But if the verb without s or double s or sh or ch or x or z, then we shall use only s with the main verb. For example, cook. There is no s or double s or sh or ch, then we shall use only s. We shall add s after cooks. There is sh, ch, so we should use yes, but there is no s or ss or sh or ch or o or z. So for other verbs, we add only s. Another rule: the last letter at the end of the verb with vowel plus y and verb with consonant plus y. We shall use only s, and in this case we shall use the I will be changed into y, will be changed into y, I, then yes. If the last letter or letters of the verb is vowel and y, then we shall add s. But verb with consonant and y, we shall add yes, and y will be changed into I. For example, B-U-Y, because vowel, U is a vowel. The last letter, vowel and Y. So we add S. But if the last letters, consonant plus Y, for example, cry, are consonant and Y. So we shall use C-R-Y will be changed into I, and then we shall add yes, cries. Y is changed into I, and then yes is added. And if the third person singular number, only if the subject is third person singular number, we shall use s or yes at the end of the main verb. Now we shall learn where shall we use simple present tense. For regular time, we shall use simple present tense. Then, with the following time or adverbial, we shall use simple present tense or present form of verbs. Sometimes, often, daily, regularly, at times, usually, generally, every day, every night, every week, every month, every year, on Sundays, on Mondays, on Fridays, on Saturdays, on Thursdays, on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays, then once a day, once a night, once a week, once a month, once a year, twice a day, twice a night, twice a week, twice a month, twice a year. Then thrice a day, thrice a night, thrice a week, thrice a month, thrice a year. Then 4 times. We also use 3 times or 2 times. 4 times. 4 times a day, 4 times a night, 4 times a week, 4 times a month, 4 times a year. And 5 times. 5 times a day, 5 times a night, 5 times a year, 5 times a month, 5 times a week, and so on. This is regular time. And this adverbial of time expresses regular time. So we shall use present tense if there is the time in the sentence. We shall use present form of verb. For examples, sometimes, 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 he make fun in the sentence sometimes. Sometimes refers to regular activities of the present time. So we shall use present tense, present form of the main verb. As the subject is third person singular number, the correct form will be make, add s, makes. Sometimes he makes fun. Now more examples. I have to clean the board. We go to mosque on Fridays. On Fridays is a regular time. On Fridays means every Fridays. So the verb will be present tense. As the subject is first person, we shall use go. Go is go. It is present tense. But if the subject is third person singular number, then we should use goes. Otherwise, verb similar to the basic form. He come home once a month. Once a month means one time in every month. It expresses regular time also. So we shall use present form of come. As the subject is third person singular number, we shall use come and s, comes. The correct answer will be comes because subject third person singular number. The Muslims in bracket pray 5 times a day. 5 times a day. 5 times in every day. So it is regular time. We shall use present form of the verb pray. Here the subject is third person plural number. So pray will not be changed. Pray will be pray. We should not use yes or yes after the verb if the subject is plural number or second person or first person. Now we shall discuss with some verbs which are not used in continuous tense generally. So, instead of continuous tense, we shall use this verb in simple present tense or present form of main verb. Look at the board. Another note, some verbs. There are some verbs. Some verbs are generally used in simple present tense. Instead of present continuous tense. There are some verbs which are not used in continuous tense. Then we should use the verb in simple present tense. For example, verb of sense. Verb of senses like hear, see, smell, taste, feel. We know there are 5 senses, and the verb of senses are generally used in simple present tense instead of present continuous tense. See, hear, see, smell, taste, feel. These verbs are not used in present continuous tense, and we should use these verbs in simple present tense. Then verb of expressing, feeling or emotion. Admire, adore, appreciate, appreciate. Then care for, care for, desire, mind, respect the law. Respect, value, then want, wish, hope. Want, wish, hope, expect, fear. expect, fear. And verb of mental, mental, verb of mental activities, mental activities, verb of mental activities, mental activity, agree, assume, agree, disagree, agree, disagree, assume, assume, believe, expect, believe, forget, no, remember, remember, forget, forget, no mean, no, mean, perceive, realize, perceive, realize, recall, recollect, 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 trust, understand, trust, understand, like, love, like, love, hate, dislike, and so on. Look at the board. Note, some verbs are generally used in simple present tense instead of present continuous tense. The following verbs are not used generally in the present continuous tense. Then we should use these verbs in simple present tense. The verbs of senses: hear, see, smell, taste, and feel. Then verb of expressing feeling or emotion, such as admire, adore, appreciate, care for. Care for, desire, mind, respect, value, want, wish, hope, expect, fear. Then similar verbs of mental activities: agree, disagree, assume, believe, remember, forget, know, mean, perceive, realize, recall, recollect, trust, understand, like, love, hate, dislike, and some other verbs of mental activities. Then verb of senses, verb of expressing feeling or emotion, and verb of mental activities. All these verbs are used in simple present tense in lieu of present continuous tense. So we should remember these verbs. When these verbs come in the sentence, we shall use present tense of this verb. For example, I shall give some examples. I am seeing a bird. And I see a bird. I have written two sentences. I am seeing a bird. The verb of seeing, it is a verb of sense. So we should not use it in continuous tense. I think it is wrongly used. It is wrong. I am seeing a bird. Here, the verb seeing is wrongly used. The correct form, the right form will be see. It is right. I think it is wrong. It is right. I am seeing a bird. Verb of senses, seeing, will not be used in continuous tense. We should use the verb of sense in simple present tense. So it is correct. I see a bird. She is knowing. The news. She is knowing the news. It is wrong. The correct will be she knows the news. Verb of mental activity. Know. Know, verb of knowing, should not be used in continuous tense. We should use verb of mental activities in simple present tense. She knows. As the subject is third person singular number, we use verb plus s, knows. More examples. We are respecting. We are respecting We are respecting the man. It is wrong. It is wrong. The correct answer will be we respect the man. The verb of respecting. It is mental activities. So it should use simple present tense. Respect. He is not liking it. It is wrong. Verb of liking should not be used in continuous tense because it is mental activities. We should use simple present tense. He does not like it. I shall write more examples. I am wanting. I am wanting it. It is wrong. Wanting. It is a verb of feeling or emotion. Verb of expressing feeling or emotion. So, wanting is wrongly used. We should use the correct form of verb will be simple present tense. I want it. She is hating me. She is hating me. Hate. Verb of mental activities should not be used in continuous tense. The correct sentence will be she hates me. It is wrong. Is hating is wrong. Hates is correct. He is hearing the radio. Hearing, verb of senses. So, is hearing is wrong. We should use simple present tense. He hears the radio. I shall give one more examples. Are you minding it? It is wrong. Minding, verb of expressing feeling or emotion, mind. So, we should not use it in continuous tense. We should use might in simple present tense. That means, do you mind it? More examples. I am remembering. I am remembering everything. Remember, verb of mental activities should not be used in continuous tense. The correct form will be I remember everything. She is feeling. She is fearing ghost. She is fearing ghosts. She is fearing ghost. Fearing, verb of mental activities should be used in simple present tense. She fears ghost. She fears ghosts. It is correct. She is fearing ghost is wrongly used of the main verb. Another example. Feeling feverish. He is feeling feverish. It is wrong. Correct will be he feels feverish. Then we came to learn that some verbs, especially the verb of senses, the verb of expressing feeling or emotion, and verb of mental activities, are generally used in simple present tense. And these verbs should not be used in present continuous tense. But we should remember that the verb of senses may be used in continuous tense in American English. But if we follow British English, we should not use them in continuous tense. Now, we came to learn the present form of verb. Where, why, how shall we use the present form of verb? For simple present tense, we shall use present form of verbs. And if the third subject is third person singular number, then we should use verb plus s or yes. And for other persons or third person plural number, we shall use the main verb without any s or yes. Now I shall give you some homework. Look at the 5 sentence for your homework. Number 1, he go to bed at 10 p.m. The earth in bracket move round the sun. Number 3, the baby often in bracket cry for its mother. Number 4, we visit the zoo every year. Number 5, he respects his teachers. You should use the right form of the verbs in brackets. Thank you all. Assalamu alaikum.